I mean, have we started?
But 49 seconds more as a countdown.
No, it's not.
Good
So just
evening.
let me know when we can go. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
All right. Yeah. Okay. But good evening, everybody. We'll be starting in about 30 seconds. Still admitting quite a number of people. So, but I hope we are all doing good and prepared and ready for today. Can just show a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay. Okay. All right. So it's currently 6:04. So we'll be starting soon. And Prince Tego is here with us already. So he's going to take us through the business of today. So Prince, let me
All right, guys. Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Um, how are the just unmute. If you signal, Kwame would unmute you or would call on you to just talk. I just want to know what your experience has been so far since joining this 5 day session. What have the 4 days been like? What have you learned? What has been the most impactful thing? And what are you taking away from all of this? If you want to speak, you can just signal, and Kwame will just call on you to just uh, share your thoughts. Yeah. Anybody wants to share the experience, how it's been, what they've learned, and all of that? I mean, I think that Elton, yeah, Elton wants to speak. So if you could please, Elton, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Prince. Thank you, Kwame. Thank you for putting together the training program. I think it's been very helpful. I didn't plan to speak, but since I just wanted to say thank you, basically. I've been able to create a website. I think because I think it's because I've not paid for it, I'm not able to do certain things. But generally, I think going forward, if we get more of the training, we'll be able to do whatever it is that we want to do. So just to say thank you for, putting the program together so that we could benefit. Yeah. So
So if I get it right, you've been able to build a website. Prior to this, let me do what the prophets and the pastors in Ghana do. You know those commercial ones. Prior to this, did you know how to build a website?
yeah. So prior to this, I have been learning, like trying to the hard coding, trying to learning JavaScript, yeah, and then a
Okay,
bit of React. But then I'm still on the JavaScript. So
good.
yes, I have not been. I think I've been able to build a website. It's just that it's through tutorial.
Mhm, mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. You've not
So
been able to
I'm
do
actually
something
on
that
my
you
learning
yourself would
journey.
like to do. But with this
Yeah,
new
exactly.
thing, with this vibe coding, you're able to do something that you would like to do yourself.
Yeah, yeah. I try to put together something that could be. I want to show it to somebody and see if I can get money from it. So yeah.
I see. I see. All right. Cool. And then that's the conversation we are going to have today. So please do also let me know. Is there anybody else who wants to share an experience? Is there anyone else? Hey,
Sorry to interrupt again, Prince.
no worries.
Yeah, I watched. They posted a video. I think you had a TED talk. I watched it yesterday, and then you mentioned that you do not know how to code, as in like hard coding. Is that correct, or
I don't do
probably
any
I
hard
heard
coding
wrong?
at all. I don't do any hard coding at all. And today I will
Okay,
share my journey with
that's
everybody here, all right,
interesting.
so that you all understand
Okay, okay.
why this is very
All right.
important to me and why I have been actually advocating for everybody to jump on this AI trend. I'm going to share the journey with all of you, what it has done for me personally, and what it can do for all of us. All right. So, is there anyone else who wants to share, shall I say, their experience with their 4 days training so far?
I think Faith wants to say something. Faith, you can go ahead.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. Um, Prince Tego, thank you so much for putting this together. Um, I personally am grateful. It's been a good 4 days so far, plus today 5 days. I was able on Monday that we started. I was able to build a website that same
Mm-hmm.
Monday, and I was the one that actually signed up for this program. And I just showed my husband. I showed my husband the website, and it was wild. Well, like you did it, and the thing is, we're actually sitting together, like not side by side, and we were like, I was like, yes. As we were talking, I was able to build. We were like, we was just surprised. I said, I just built this in like less than, and it was just the training. And he signed up for the program as well. And
Well,
yeah,
good.
like we are both students of this, like though because of work he's not been fully available. On Tuesday he was available because he was at home, he didn't go to work. But he also built a website as well. I put him
Great.
through and told him there's a video, like, so we are both together in this, and we are looking for ways to actually even make money out of this.
Great.
So
Great.
I was able to build one, but because of I got education that I could not, the starter pack is finished or something, so I could not actually do. I for now I'm stuck because I can't really do more than what
For
I've done
now.
because of the
And I
startup
like that
idea
for
for now.
now.
Yeah.
Just for
I
great.
still need to go back to the video as well. I got stuck up at some point when the other guy, I can't remember, the CTO was talking about
Carol.
publishing
Carol.
and like domain and everything. I got stuck there. So I have to go back to the video to have a good grip of that. But overall, it's been good. Overall, I just look forward to good days
Awesome.
ahead. Yeah, thank
Awesome.
you.
Awesome. Awesome. And congrats to you and your husband, actually. It's
Thank you.
beautiful. Well, anyone else? Anyone else? Guys, look, this is very important to us, right? Because if I tell you the inconvenience it has caused us, currently as I'm talking to you, I'm driving. Yes, I cannot say that because I'm busy or something, I'm bailing out on all of you. We show up, we come, we do what we have to do to ensure that you guys will have the best opportunities available or ahead of you. So it means a lot to us. And if you guys go back to the initial post, I wanted to train only 10 people because it is very easy to control that. If you see the number of people that's requested, the number of people that turned up, it's been overwhelming, but in a positive way. We are grateful that you take time to come here. But I just want you to know that this is something that is not coming at zero cost. It's coming at a lot of cost to us, but we are more than happy to share all of this with you. All right. So feel free to share what has been there.
Okay,
If there's anything that you want us to improve upon as well, let us know. We would love to hear your feedback.
okay, thank you. I don't know if I have the right to speak actually.
Sure. Please go ahead.
Okay, my name is Isaac and I'm from Ghana. I must say that I wasn't successful in joining in the 4 days, but I only follow up with the YouTube videos that you posted. And I must say that I just started a school a couple of years and I was able to develop, my own website for the school yesterday. It was
Great.
just fine. I'm just left with the back end, work to do. Then I'm done
Great.
with it. In fact, just yesterday I'm saying this because I think we shouldn't downplay on AI. AI is not coming to get rid of workers. It's only making us better,
Great.
making us to focus most of our time. I mean, in person. so that it will take care of those other aspects where one person has to dedicate so much time on the computer just to think about, coding and all that. It is there to you let us spend less time with the computer and then have more personal time with our human interactions. So this is what I've learned from it. Like I said, I wasn't able to partake in the sessions. Today is my first time I'm able to join. But with the videos that you posted on your Telegram channel, I've been able to design an awesome, I think I'm happy, and I'm looking forward to how we can equally integrate the back end of Asworth. I don't know whether you've already taken that as well. Thank you very much.
Awesome, 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 awesome. Everything that we have done, we will record videos to cover it. I am putting together a platform where it's going to be an academy of some sort, a Gentrax Academy, where you get to access all the videos. And beyond accessing the videos, we want there to be a form of accountability for yourself. Where after accessing the videos, you would actually take tests, and then whoever goes through the test and scores a reasonable percentage gets a certificate. Now, this certificate is not going to be in vain. We are going to start giving out gigs and stuff to people who actually excel there. So we are going to communicate all of this in the Telegram channel. So please be responsive in the Telegram channel. Watch out for opportunities that are going to come. And the beautiful thing here is that we have people from many places, from Ghana, from Nigeria, and from other parts of the world joining us. Guys, when it comes to AI and development, everybody knows I'm pro-African. Yes, I'm Ghanaian. I live my life with Nigerians. My inner circles are all full of Nigerians and Ghanaians. But Africa is the dream. If we do well for Africa, we get more opportunities in Africa. And I repeat, AI is like the sky. There is room for everybody. Everybody can be a millionaire, and it's okay, it's possible. The reason is there will always be the need for something, for a different taste. So your job is to just get better at what you do, and we just see the way forward. Anyone else want to share what they've learned so far, how it's been?
Please, good evening.
I think Stephen. Okay.
Good evening.
Yes, please. My name is. I think I would say that this is the most simplistic class I've ever attended online. It's never been like this before. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for your dedication, for your energy, and your pattern of teaching, because that has helped a lot. Talking about myself particularly, I've always wanted to acquire a tech skill, but I have not been able to survive it because each time I try to go in there, I come across coding and I am not so good with numbers and all that. So anytime I see something, it frightens me. But the simplicity with which you have been teaching since Monday is well appreciated. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Touche. These things, that was. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I always tell people that my principle has always been don't be flattered by the words of people and don't be hurt by the critiques of people. But sometimes when you see how what you're doing has meaningful impact in the life of somebody, you can't help but feel a sense of gratitude and a sense of wholeness. So I'm grateful that it is helping you because it has really helped me. And that's why I wanted you guys to come here today. Today I want to share how a Nigerian guy called NS Igwe Benson. And guys, after here I want you guys to go on Twitter, on X, go and find him. That guy posts the only thing is that he speaks very cryptically. He speaks in a cryptic manner. He uses very sophisticated things. I'm telling him to better simplify his English so everybody can understand him. Because sometimes the guy will talk and I would have to use a dictionary. All right. I remember the first time I ever heard the word heuristics. It was by him. He was just like, so the heuristics of the situation. I'm like, what's heuristics? Like, who uses this word? Like, who? And then I think a week after that, I was listening to a podcast, and either it was Elon Musk or Mark Zuckerberg, one of them used the word. So the heuristics to I was like, oh, I know this word. The rules or the patterns or the principles to follow. I was like, oh, I know this word now. So that's this guy. His name is NS Igwe Benson. And today on this call, I really want to give him his flowers. All right. Now, what did Igwe do? So Ego realized that I have a real passion for creating stuff. I love to create, and I'm sure most of you here love to create as well. The only problem is, like the gentleman who just spoke, not all of us are blessed with an analytical mind or a mathematical mind. I think it's more a mathematical mind even than an analytical mind. All right. So you'd find that you are able to, you know what you want, but you do not have the ability to represent this in numbers and mathematical equations. And that is what coding really is. Yes. So he realized I was struggling with it. And that was also around the time where he told me that the most important social media platform to have is Twitter, it's X. And at the time, I had over 10,000 followers or connections on LinkedIn. I have, let's say, 2,000 plus on Instagram. My Facebook is not too bad. I'm like, I'm now, I was, let's say, less than even 100 followers on X. And I was like, my God, I have to now come and do all this work to grow the numbers and all of that. I'm not really interested. And guys, whenever you see yourself resisting something, ask yourself two questions. Are you resisting it because you genuinely believe it is not right? Or you're resisting it because of the work required to actually push through in that domain? These are very important questions to ask because it helps you understand where you are being lazy as a person and where you are being strategic. Very important. There are some areas of your life you don't have to put in more energy, and there are some areas of your life you do not have any other choice. Guys, please let me know if this is making sense. And I'm driving, so I'm unable to see your reactions and all of that. So, friends, you have to help me here. Let me know everybody's following. All right. Does it make sense?
Yeah, it
Silver?
makes very, very much sense.
Okay, good. All right. So, Igwe calls me one day and he asks me if I've heard of, these AI tools that build. And I was like, I've heard of them, but I've never explored them. And Igwe says this exactly. He said, you should, and you should do everything to use AI tools for everything that you want to do. You should do everything to make sure you are using AI tools for everything you want to do. Now, I have a relationship with Igwe, which is like a younger brother and an older brother. Yeah. So when he tells me to do something, I am humble enough to know that he's smarter than I am, and I'm wise enough to implement the things that he tells me to do, even if he is not doing it. That's not the point. Igwe is a very successful man. He's amazing. He's an amazing brother. So when he tells me to do something, I do it. And because I trust that he wants what's good for me, I don't even question it. So I just plunge myself into AI. The first tool I discover is Lovable. And we're talking about Lovable all the time, how to use Lovable. And there's a bit of a problem. So Cyril, the CTO of Gentrax, is a brother to me as well. So I call Cyril and I'm like, look, there are these AI tools and blah blah blah. But Lovable is the one that had mastered at the point, yeah. Lovable is a tool I'd mastered at the point, and I didn't want to explore any other tool. But when I discovered Replit, I was like, there's something about Replit. It is tricky. If you use Lovable, you'll realize that Lovable has a very simplistic approach to it, but it has a problem. When you want to develop the back end of it, it's quite problematic because the AI is not so advanced. It gives you these repetitive images and looks, right? I said, all right, cool. I'm going to test this Lovable thing out. So one of the things I realized was everybody around me was using Lovable too. Nobody was talking about Replit. So one day I go see Igwe and I'm complaining about Replit because I asked Lovable to build me a calculator. Lovable did it in like 2 minutes. I asked Replit to build me a calculator and Replit was giving me some problems. And Igwe was like, whenever AI is giving you a problem, the problem cannot be the AI. The problem will certainly be you. This introduced me to the world of prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is simply knowing exactly what you want. And sometimes in life, knowing what you don't want is as important as knowing what you want. I'll say this again. Knowing what you don't want is as important as knowing what you want. And whenever you are building with AI, you are literally able to contextualize it and say, build me X, Y, Z. I do not want you to do A, B, C. So build me X, Y, Z. I do not want you to include A, B, C. It helps situate the intelligence you are building with. So Igwe now goes on, and I will say this a lot of times. There are a lot of people who are smarter than me. All right, guys. One day I'll find time to invite some of my friends onto the platform. You guys will understand what I mean by smarter. There are different stratas of intelligence. But Igwe now helps me identify this and explains the concept of prompt engineering to me properly and how AI builds. And he tries to get me to understand the mind of AI. And that's something that I hope at the end of this call or this conversation we'll all be clear on. There's a mind to it. The mind of AI, how do you know the mind of AI? Is by being on top of trends. It's by literally knowing the new features that have been developed, the the tools that are available to all of us, because there are certain tools that are unavailable. All right. You all know how Sora came out and Sora was restricted because you had to request for Sora. I don't know if you guys heard of Manus. Manus came and Manus promised us the universe in the 70s. And then the time came for them to deliver and it was catastrophic. It was a abysmal failure on their part. So, I mean, there are lots of things. Once you know what AI tools are available, what features are accessible, then you are technically knowing the mind of AI. So back to it. So Igwe told me, so I asked Igwe this question very bluntly. So Igwe is a hard coder. So he doesn't vibe code except when he wants to. He writes in code and he manages big companies' codes and all of that. So he tells me, I asked him, don't you think I should learn Python or JS, JavaScript? And Igwe just starts laughing. I said, why are you laughing? And he tells me, whenever you are faced with a situation like this, abstract to the next level. Now, some of you might not understand these terminologies, but I have been with these people, realized that I've been with these people. Like I said, I've lived with Nigerians all throughout my formative years. So these are my people. So their language is quite common to me. When he says abstract to the next level, it means stop trying to understand the ins and outs of how this is working and seek to just apply its use. So for example, if I give you a calculator and you try to understand how a calculator works, you are not abstracting. All right. If I gave you a calculator and you said, I don't know how a calculator works, but I'm going to use a calculator to solve complex problems, then automatically you have abstracted to the use case of a calculator. Guys, does this make sense? All right. So there are two categories of people. The first category of people will try to figure out how a calculator works. The second category of people will try to find how best to use a calculator to solve complex problems. What you see on the internet is people trying to discover how a calculator works. They are like, okay, how does a calculator work? What are the components in a calculator? Like, my guy, even if you found that out, what would it do for you? Today, as you saw with a lady and her husband, she doesn't even know how the thing works. She can spend time later on to discover maybe a bit of the intricacies, but ultimately she was able to build a website. The gentleman that built a website for his school, he's able to do that. Who knows how he can monetize that? If he starts to monetize it, you who have all the knowledge on how the thing works and the person who is monetizing it and making money, who is smarter? Of course, the point of intelligence and smartness is to be successful. If you're not successful with your intelligence, then what good is your intelligence? Guys, that is how I got into AI and tech, and also explains why I have a simplistic approach to teaching people. Now, how many of you can relate to the story? And how many of you find yourself exactly where I found myself some months back or some years back? And how many of you are willing to use the knowledge that you have today to go to the next level, regardless of the level of understanding that you have? Okay, great, 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 great. Friends, are we good to move forward to the marketing part, the business part of it? So
Yeah,
for those of you
yeah.
who are confused, Prince is one of the engineers in the company. He's one of the people in the company. He's also called Prince. We are all Princes. And just funny story. When Prince was a child, I used to carry him to school. Now he's a big man, so put some respect on his name. Yeah, y'all should respect him. All right, guys,
Okay.
this is where the whole thing becomes a money making venture. Um, I need a real life situation. I need a real life situation. Who is willing to volunteer? You give us a bit of context just before you speak. I want you to understand that you're going to tell us a bit about your life. You need to be kind of vulnerable with all of us so I can think of a solution to the situation. All right. Once again, I'm driving and you guys are it's going to be randomly chosen, so I didn't have time to prepare for any of this. But I'm going to with the best uh I'm going to the best of my ability find a way to make money with somebody's scenario. All right. So who wants to be this volunteer for us? Prince, you'd have to choose one person randomly.
Okay. I think let's go with Jamal. Jamal.
Okay. Jamal, if
Jamal.
you can unmute your mic and share with us. Let's
Hello.
let's let's have a great conversation. Hi Jamal.
Yeah, hi to you.
Okay.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Yeah, I'm pretty overwhelmed with the joy.
You're pretty
Yeah,
overwhelmed
thank you
with
so
who?
much for with happiness, a lot of joy and happiness. Yeah, it
Okay.
has been a pretty like the 4 days session. It was so great, and I achieved a lot. I learned a lot from it.
Okay.
I really
Jamal, are you
appreciate
in Ghana,
for
Nigeria? Or are you
no
speaking from?
no I'm from Kenya. Yeah,
You're from
greetings from
Kenya.
Kenya.
Oh, habari.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Asante, please go on.
Okay. So basically, to all of the team members, the Gentrack, Cyrus, you, Prince Tago, yeah, it has been a great platform you shared to us.
Awesome.
Though it has been challenging, but the road to success is a bit challenging. So just need some consistency and resilience.
Well,
So I appreciate a lot.
I am not much of a philosopher myself, but yeah, I totally agree. Let's
Yeah.
go into the details of it. All right. So Jamal, tell me a bit.
Yes.
Where are you based? Which county are you in? What is your environment like? And have you been able to build a website?
Yeah. Currently, I'm in Nairobi, Kenya.
Okay, you're in Nairobi. All right.
Yeah, I'm Nairobi. Yeah. So like since the session started on Monday, I was not able to join because
Okay.
of the time zone. I didn't get the time update. So I
Okay.
started joining from Tuesday, Wednesday, and
Okay.
I already designed my website,
Great.
yeah, I've already published, and I'm still doing some design on it.
Great.
It has been great. What I can say
All
of
right.
it. Yeah.
Jamal, just give me a bit of an
Yes.
idea. How much would it
Uh-huh.
cost to design a website normally in Kenyan shilling? How much would it cost to design a website? If a company wanted to build their website, what would it cost them?
Uh-huh. So like right now, we
Yes.
have like different types of website that you can design for somebody and you make money on
Let's just
from
think of
it.
a simple landing page.
For the personal or for the business plan?
For the business.
For the business.
Yes.
So for the business,
Mm-hmm.
usually the amount that we charge on for the business plan. Wait a minute. For the business plan, it's roughly what I can say in Kenya shillings 8,000. So we can try to check it out in US dollar.
Okay.
Yeah, it is 8,000 Kenyan shilling now in our
So that's about
currency.
$8, give or take.
Yeah, that's the price now you can charge for the business plan.
Great. All right.
Yeah,
So
so like
go ahead. I'm listening.
uh-huh. So I was saying, like now in US dollars, like around $60 for the
Okay.
business plan. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So Jamal, let's think about something, all right, that you can experiment
Okay.
in Nairobi. Now, I am privileged
Uh-huh.
to have visited Nairobi, I think twice,
Okay.
so I know how the whole place is. It's not too different from Ghana, from Accra, if I must say, except that your population
Okay.
is just like bigger than us. You have 45 million
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
or 44. Yeah,
Yeah.
so give or take.
Yeah.
Now you see,
Yeah.
if I were in Kenya, all right, there are two things that I would do.
Uh-huh.
The first
Uh-huh.
one is I would be extremely active on the socials that matter on in Kenya. I mean, currently in Kenya, you and I both know that Discord is very important because of the youth, the Gen
Yeah.
Zs.
Yeah.
That's
That's true.
that's accurate. All right, cool.
Yeah.
The second thing that I'll tell you is consistent with communication in Kenya is Twitter
Yeah.
because of
Yeah.
protest and everything. So you guys are
Yeah. Yeah.
consistently
Yeah.
there. Now,
Yes.
WhatsApp and all things are also there, but I would not spend too much time on other platforms because of how easily it is to trace people and all of that. So most people spend time on X and all of that. So there are two things. Jamal,
Uh-huh.
if
Yes.
I were you, I would go to
Uh-huh.
companies and tell them and have a simple pitch. Hi, my name is Jamal.
Okay.
I'll be like,
Uh-huh.
hi, Habari. I hope you guys are doing very well. My name is Jamal, and I build websites
Yeah.
for companies and
Yeah.
individuals. I'm running
Yeah.
a promotion. Okay? I'm building 10 websites for 10 companies for free. Currently,
Okay.
4 of these slots have been taken. Now, we all know these
Uh-huh.
marketing gimmicks. 4 of these slots have been
Yeah.
taken. There are 6 more. I would like for you to be part of
Okay.
it. Now, the beautiful thing here is
Yeah.
that you don't have to pay for the website. You only have to pay for the hosting. Now, Jamal, bear in mind
Yeah.
that when you pay the $25 on Replit, you pay for hosting as well. All right. So if you tell a
Yeah.
person that you don't have to pay for the website, you just have to pay for the hosting and you have to pay for the maintenance of the website. Most people are willing to
Okay.
do that for free. I would go
Yeah.
to
Yeah. That's it.
the small kiosks and provisions and grocery stores and tell them, or let's say anybody that has a shop that sells phone accessories, not just phone accessories, these electrical appliances, and tell them I can create a landing page for you or an e-commerce shop that can allow people in the east or people in the west to be able to reach your website and purchase from it. And I can do that for you for a fraction of the cost
Yeah.
it would actually take. I would go out there.
Yeah.
There are two things that a lot of people that we all need to pay attention to. There is something called the arrogance of poverty. All right. Guys,
Yeah.
please do not take any of the things I'm saying out of context. It is very important. The arrogance of poverty is that
Yeah.
you may not have money and you'll be feeling shy to go and talk about something that can give you money. This thing, I have never
That's true.
understood it because I've never had this problem. And Cyril is my witness. Prince knows me very well. Whenever I am broke, I would sweep the floor if that is what is going to pay me. I would mop with my shirt if that is what is going to give me a decent money. I have no reputation. I have no big manism in my head. There is nothing that scares me more than
Yeah.
being poor. So I will do whatever it takes. I will talk to whoever I need to talk to. If you are not
Yeah.
a social person, use social media because it is like talking behind a mask. Reach out to people, have conversations with them, and reach out to them.
Yeah.
So, Jamal, this is how I would use
Yes.
Replit. I will go out there. The other thing I would do, which is very tricky, is I'll try to save up some money. Let's say $50 or $100, and
Okay.
I would have some Replit credits for a month or two.
Okay.
Then I will look at companies that do very well. Like in Kenya, I can think of Centum. All right,
Which?
Centum,
Centum.
Centum, CENTUM,
CENTUM.
CENTUM. That's that. Yeah.
Oh,
So Centum.
Centum. Centum.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes. And then I will think of something like Sanlam
Okay.
Insurance. I'll
Uh-huh.
look at these companies and I'll look at their website very well, and I'll ask myself critical questions. What are the things I can integrate in this website that would make them Gen Z friendly? I
Yeah.
would build a website for these people and
Mhm.
reach out to their heads on LinkedIn,
Okay.
tag their heads on Twitter. Guys, if you
Yeah.
guys follow me on Twitter, you guys see how I move. I move almost like I'm some desperate broke ass guy. it doesn't matter because the people I need to see my stuff, I've not seen it yet. So I will keep tagging them. I'll keep reaching out to them. I sent a message. I wrote a post about the CEO of Replit. I sent him a message personally. I sent a message in the DMs. I will tag him. I'll go and comment. I'll do whatever I need to do to get his attention. Because guess what? Everybody laughs at you until you get the attention and everybody says congratulations.
It's true.
So I would tag them. I would message them. I will do whatever it is to try to get their attention. Because guess what? The minute the CEO of Centum or the CEO of Sunlam sees your work and loves it, Jamal, I'll be coming to Nairobi to take my percentage.
Yeah, right. Definitely.
I'll be on the first flight. Unfortunately, I don't fly with Kenyan Airlines. I'll come with
Okay.
Qatar. I'll be there
Uh-huh.
first flight to Nairobi to collect my royalties.
Okay.
But that is exactly
Alright.
what I will do because that is exactly what I did. So guys, let's give it up for Jamal. Jamal, thank you so much. Really appreciate.
I appreciate a lot for the platform you shared with us. It has been great. Like for the first day, you tried to say just for only 10 people, but you managed to occupy space for many people. It has not been easy task, but what I can say, I really appreciate. May God bless all of you and your team. Yeah, thank you so much, Asante. Meshukuru.
Asante sana.
Say hi to the Ghanaians people there.
I will tell them you said hi.
Yeah, it has been great.
I'll tell them.
Really, my friends right now, they told me they're now calling me computer wizard and some stuff like text mess because like seriously, if you can look, if I have been consistent since 2023, I've been trying to look for platform that I can try to get some skills and then I implement while I earn from it. You see. So like
Yes.
it has not been easy. It has been a rough road, but that's how the road of success it has to be. The road usually is not narrow. You have to go through some tough times ahead. It's only your hard work and your persistence that will bring a great value to you. So you see, right now I have tried all my best, and my hard work has paid off. I can now design a website and do some stuff on it. You see, so it has been great honor. I really appreciate. Looking forward now to you to tell us on more about how to earn through the website design.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay. Thank you.
Now,
Thank you for your time.
absolute pleasure here. Now, this has certainly been an example of how somebody who doesn't have any background in coding and all of that is able to use a platform like Replit and Lovable and all of those platforms to create a website, create a software. And guys, bear in mind, it's not just software as a website. Eventually, we are going to create a group. And please, Kwame, Prince, just create this Google Sheet or something. Those who are interested in being part of the academy, the last time that we spoke, I told you guys about the academy and what we are going to do. We want to even train you on how to create games using AI tools, how to create a game that your community can use. I sincerely believe that building wealth is not exclusive to some people. We can all be rich, like we can all be okay. And that's something that is beautiful. You know, being rich is even very relative because if you give somebody in Nigeria like $2,000, that is good money. If you give somebody who needs more money $2,000, it's not going to do much. So you see, if you can get $2,000 and it's being rich to you, then cheers to you. If somebody needs $20,000 to feel rich, then cheers to the person as well. And that is just how I want us to start thinking. Use the tool to get what you need and go forward. So the whole thing that we learned with Jamal is that you can build a website. You can tell AI in English. You don't have to write a single line of code. You can speak English to the AI tool and get the AI tool to build websites for you. You can now go to companies and tell these companies that, hey, I can do this for you, or you can show them a website. So yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, the day before yesterday, I'm confusing them because guys, you can't blame me. It's a holiday in Ghana, so please. I was contacted by a friend to build a website for his boss, and in fact, I was contacted by my couple to build a website for somebody, and then he told me, so let's jump on a call, and then we would, figure out what the person needs. And I told him that, I really don't think we should jump on a call and have a conversation about what the website should look like. So what I did was I asked him for all the information that I would possibly need, and then I built a website ahead of time. So in fact, I built the first website, and then I was driving to my father's place, and then it just occurred to me that the website is not as sleek and elite as it should be for a person of this caliber. So I just went, I changed the whole thing, and I built a proper website with features that would blow the person's mind. And then I entered a meeting, and the person is like, "Oh, so you know what? Yeah, I want the website to look like this and like that, and like da 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 da." The person just keeps on ranting on and on and on, and I'm like, "Hold on a minute." So I pull out the website, and I'm like, "Do you want it to be something like this?" Person just goes, "It's done, man. It's done. It's done. It's done." And guys, that's just how you close things. So maybe you're going to have to invest a little bit into this, learn how to do certain things. But the minute the person saw what I had done, once it is beautiful, it's beautiful. Like when something is beautiful, it's beautiful. I really wish I could say this in Igbo, because I'm sure the Igbo expression for this is going to be something very beautiful, like Adam mama or something like that. But if it's beautiful, it's beautiful, and that is just the way it is. Clients, businesses would willingly buy something they can see, or they willingly associate themselves with something that they can see is done well, than to come and listen to a speech, conversation, discussion, negotiation, deliberation, all of these things that lead often to nowhere. And that is where I want us to get to. Identify individuals, companies, people that might need your help, and design something for them. Now, that is one side of things. That comes from a network, a good network. So go to places, meet people. But let me tell you about another way. Do you know that you can actually go on Twitter, look at a company, build a website for them, do a screen recording of your laptop or your phone, navigating the website that you've built for them, and tag them and say, "I would love for you to take a look at this, and if something that you like, I'm willing to have a sit down with you to discuss it. Send it to me to retweet for you." I would do that. Send it to 5, 10 people to retweet for you, to like and retweet for you. I'm pretty sure 5 to 10 people would do that for you. In fact, let's send it to me on Instagram, on X. I will post it in the Telegram channel so that people in the Telegram channel can support you, post it and retweet it for you as well. Do you guys get it? This is how we actually make it out of the trenches. Like, this is how we stop being people who don't have recurring revenue and start to earn some money by supporting ourselves, by pushing each other. Send me that post. Send me that video of you showing the different pages of the website that you've built for a company. Send it. Let's retweet it. Let's repost it. Let's tag whoever you ask us to tag. Let's keep it going. Nobody's going to push us as Africans, or as my friend likes to say, as Africans. Nobody is going to push us if we don't push ourselves up. Nobody's going to push us up if we don't push ourselves up. And until we are able to contribute and grow and build something for ourselves, we will be useless to the global economy. And that is something that I don't want us to be. So the first thing I would say is the humility to learn. You can meet people, like most of you here, some of you might know way more in so many other things than I do, but you've been humble to spend time here and learn something. Firstly, I appreciate that. I'm grateful you did that, but it is more for you than for me. Secondly, the willingness to overcome your shyness is also a sign of humility, because being arrogant and not having the resources that you need makes no sense. Okay. The third one is the willingness to actually showcase or do some work for people who might not even pay you for your service or engage you, but the willingness to put in the effort can lead to so many things. I'll leave you. I'll leave you with one of the things that Igwe taught me as well. Life is not linear. All right, like there is no predictability to life. Life is very random. Life is very random. So nobody can presume to know what is going to happen tomorrow. This ignorance is the most beautiful thing in life, because you don't know what can happen tomorrow. We all know what tomorrow is. Tomorrow is Saturday, yeah? But we don't know what will happen tomorrow. So though we know tomorrow, we do not know what tomorrow entails or will entail. Because of that, we can live with all the hope in the world. But how do you live with all the hope in the world? It is by increasing your lack surface area. Now, what is lack surface area? Lack surface area simply refers to the opportunity you give life for life to bless you. The opportunity you give life for life to help you. So, some of you are going to join our academy. Out of those who join our academy, we are going to look at the things that you guys are building, the people building things that we are interested in as a company that we want to invest in. We are going to invest in. We have people who are fans who want to invest in projects. If whatever you are building is something that makes sense to us and we feel aligned, we'll certainly invest in it. Some of you, all the investment you might need will be $5,000. So some of you, it might be $10,000. If it's something that is way more than what the company can afford, we are going to bring in other external investors who are going to push some money into the whole thing for you. Now, lack surface area is this. You did not have to join this class. You have joined this class. You've increased your lack surface area. You did not have to follow through from day 1 to day 4 or to day 5, but you did. You've increased your lack surface area. Jamal didn't have to speak or share his experience, but he did. And because of that, we've shared with him how he can make money or how he can attempt to make money using the circumstance or the resources that are around him. Some of you are going to join the academy. You're increasing your lack surface area because afterwards you might be the person chosen to receive an investment into your company. You see, and this is what we can do in life. All we can do is to keep increasing our lack surface area. There is nothing else we can do. You can plant a seed, water it, put it in the right conditions, and it will still not germinate. There is no certainty to life. All right, there is no certainty to life. But if you plant a seed and it germinates and you water it twice as much, it won't grow twice as much. There is no certainty to life, but there are principles to life. So this helps us understand that even though I won't come and sit here and say, once you know how to vibe code, once you know how to build a website, go to Twitter, make a post, in 3 days, an investor is going to reach out to you and give you money. We all know that's a lie. All you can do is to increase your lack surface area. Now I ask you all a question. If you post once a day, if you share just one thing per day, and I am posting like 5 to 10 times in a day, who is more likely to attract or to get the attention of the people that matter? We all know that because I post more times than you, it is highly probable, though somebody might see your one post and still invest in you, in life, you do not want to reduce the possibility of your success. You want to increase it to the point where it literally makes no sense that you are unsuccessful. Guys, does this make sense? Okay, great, great, great. Okay, okay, okay. All right. Um, okay. Somebody said he did that already, but with a friend. Interesting. Um, I'm quite confused. Don't ever leave us. Leave you where? what are you guys talking about now? I might be missing, yeah. Anyway, so that's my 2 cents on the marketing or on the business side of all of this. It is good to master the skill of prompt engineering and build a website the way you want to build it. But it is much better to start exposing yourself on the socials, letting people know that this is a skill that you have. This is something that you're capable of doing. All right. And I really, really want you guys to get out of your comfort zone. And I know this is very cliche, but I want you to get out of your comfort zone and I want you to just tell people what you're capable of doing. Share it. Like I said, post it. Tag me. I'll repost it for you. My audience will see what you guys have done or can do and all of that as well. And guys, we can all make it together. I promise you. Believe me, we can all be rich. There's, there's no law anywhere that says that somebody must be poor for another person to be rich. There's no law. It is all mind games that people have been playing for years and for ages. But we can all be rich. We can all be very comfortable. Of course, there are people that will always be ultra rich, but that's because they're providing ultra insane value to people. But it's fine. Most of us don't even want to be crazy billionaires. Some of us are just comfortable being millionaires. I'm sure that most of us here will be okay. We had our G Wagon and one Lamborghini and Bugatti somewhere. Somebody's even going to be very comfortable with just a Toyota Prado. Somebody's going to be comfortable with a Kia. Everybody has what will make them comfortable. Guys, there was a time where all I wanted was a bicycle. Like and when I got a bicycle, ask Prince. Prince, you remember the bicycle I used to come to school with?
Yeah, yeah.
I felt so rich, man. Let nobody lie to you. If Let nobody tell you any lie. Whatever makes you feel happy and successful, that is what makes you feel happy. That's what makes you happy and successful. Not what society says. Be your own dictator of what success and happiness means to you. Step out of your comfort zone, share what you can do with the world, and I hope you get a client. If you are struggling, please do send me a message on Twitter as well. Sometimes it is not because nobody wants you to do anything for them, it's because you've not refined your craft to the point where it is excellent. Guys, if I showed you the website, I have an NDA, so until it goes live, I can't share it with you guys. But if I show you what we did for the client, it was what top firms do for, like top firms have as their website. That's what we did for the client. Top firms. Um, Prince knows, and Cyril will tell you guys. We built websites for people and charged $4,200 before. Recently, we built one for somebody a software, and it cost the person £3,500. And it takes us a couple of weeks to do all of this. So why not? You guys can also do the same. Post your stuff on X. Post your stuff on LinkedIn. Post everything you want to do, or you can do. Prior to the day I posted about the AI thing, I had a total number of uh 300 followers. That's all I had on Twitter, on X. After I posted the thing, guys, I went to sleep. I forgot about it. Later, I was just contacted by a friend that, hey guys, this thing is blowing up. And I went to check, and I had like 1,000 new followers. The next day, 1,000 new followers. Since last week Tuesday, I'm now at 3,200 followers or something like that. And it's not because I did anything crazy. It's just because I kept sharing what I thought people would need or would like to see, and I kept sharing some value. So, guys, there is no Nostradamus or Houdinic trick to this. It is simply sharing what you can and building on it. Make sense? Okay, friends, I'll leave you to close this then. I hope this has been beneficial to some of you or to all of you. That's the hope. If not, please feel free to ask me any question you have. Here, just go to my last tweet and ask me other questions you want there. I'll answer them. Or if you want to ask me in private as well, feel free to send me a DM. I'll respond. Guys, thanks for making time. Thanks for coming. I appreciate the diligence and the consistency. I wish you all the very, very best. Greetings from Ethiopia. Great to be here. I really learned a lot from these
Okay.
sessions. And it's closed. Guys, just before I go, Cyril is going to drop. My DMs are not closed. If all right, you know what? Just tell me. Just comment under the last post. I will just comment. I've never closed my DMs. I don't even know how these things are done, guys. I'm not that sophisticated. Yeah. If you just comment under my last post, the question or whatever you have, or let me know that you're trying to reach me, I'll send you a message myself personally. Also, those of you interested in joining the academy, going in depth into everything that we've learned here, because today is the last day, going in depth, going on and on and on. I'm not too sure. I think we're starting on the 15th, the academy. But you can, but there's a wait list. You can join it, and then Prince, if you'd share the link to this to the wait list, not waste list, please, you guys. You let me say things I shouldn't be saying, guys. It's weekend. It's weekend. My Kenyan brothers know that it's weekend. We have to celebrate. We have to enjoy. We shall be active on the Telegram group. Awesome. I love that. I'd love to see you guys there. All right, ladies, gentlemen, dems, all of you, have a wonderful rest of your evening. Prince, cheers.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. I believe we all got a lot from today. And then we are going to be millionaires very soon, all of us. So yeah, as Prince said, we'll be sending a link for the registration for the paid class, so that we can I'll put everything in the Telegram group. So just be checking the Telegram group. Yeah, so thank you all for joining today's session. I mean, throughout from Monday, today's Friday, and then I believe for Monday and then now. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. Those who are asking
Okay.
for the handle for Ernest Igwe Benson, let me just find that for you right now. Let me put it in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm putting this in the chat now so everybody can go join. Follow him. Please follow him. You know what? When you follow him, yeah, go and comment under his post that you're coming here because of Prince Tego. Let him be overwhelmed with love. Yeah. At NSB Igwe. Yes, let's go and follow him. And guys, he is what I call an oracle. He knows things. So let's overwhelm him. Ask him questions. Go to his last post. Ask him as many questions as you possibly can. If he doesn't answer, I will pester him personally to answer. I'll be flying to wherever he is to make sure I disturb him so he answers. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. Cheers. Sorry, Prince. Please carry on.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, as you said, let's follow the account and then ask him questions on that. So yeah, from Monday to today's Friday. Thank you all for joining. We'll be sending more information in the Telegram group, so just be active and then be on the lookout. Yeah, so we will keep in touch. I believe all of us here want to actually take this a step further and then join the more in-depth session we are going to be having. So my name is Prince. Thank you. It's been a pleasure. Yeah, I mean, okay, so good evening to everybody. Just have a good weekend. All right, bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.